The group 7 or group 17 elements of the periodic table are known as halogens. As explained in our lesson on halogens, these elements are very reactive nonmetals. They include fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. In this lesson, we will discuss chlorine, which is the second member of this family of elements. As seen in the periodic table displayed here, chlorine is represented as Cl. It has an atomic number of 17 and an atomic mass of 35.5. It is also one of the p block elements and has an electronic configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Also, just like the other members of the halogen family, chlorine has 7 electrons in its outermost shell. Chlorine was first discovered in the year 1774 by a Swedish chemist known as Carl Scheele, when he reacted hydrochloric acid with an oxide of manganese and obtained a greenish-yellowish gas. However, the elemental composition of the gas was recognized in 1810 by an English chemist named Humphrey Davy. Later, Humphrey Davy named the element chlorine. Due to its very reactive nature, chlorine is usually found in combined states in compounds and not in its free state. For example, sodium chloride, which is the salt used for cooking, is one of the compounds of chlorine. In terms of composition, chlorine constitutes about 0.017% of the Earth's crust. Chlorine is one of the elements that exhibit the phenomenon known as isotopy. That is, its atoms have the ability to exhibit different mass numbers, but with the same atomic number. Chlorine has 2 stable isotopes, which are chlorine-35 and chlorine-37. A sample of chlorine will always contain 75% of chlorine-35 and 25% of chlorine-37. So as shown in the periodic table, the relative atomic mass of chlorine, which is 35.5, is the average mass of these isotopes. Let's do a summary of what we have discussed so far to highlight the key points. Chlorine is one of the family of elements called halogens. It is a group 17 and p block element. Chlorine was first discovered in the year 1774 by a Swedish chemist known as Carl Scheele. It is one of the elements in the periodic table that exhibit isotopy. And due to its very reactive nature, it does not occur in free state in nature. This is all we have for this lesson. I hope to see you in the next one.